Reactors, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do a bunch of pulls. We're still figuring out the ads, right? I don't think we have anything to really discuss. Outside just good mechanics.
The one thing I would say with the ads we might want to consider, we did kind of talk about it, but just to put it in everyone's mind, when we get them back the second time, bring to the middle for a few AoEs and then start dragging them out.
Okay. Can we also look up for when the buff window is? Because if we can't clear without LB1, but we timer out buff windows, it might be fine. Like the buff windows might compensate. We don't need LB1.
Yeah. Because I know that we were talking about buff windows coming up during that time. So
yeah. So
no.
just whenever your 2 minutes come up during that phase, just say it, and then we'll figure out when to better use them.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to enable FC++. Oh, whatever. I'll make you guys more food later. All right. Clean things. Max melee stuff. Out. Dead center.
Wait. D1A. Oh,
A.
good 4.
Yeah.
You can still go to D on that one.
Yeah.
Right?
Go to the boss. It's fine. Crystal spots on the D up. Yeah, never mind. I'm not gonna be up for this with the white. Yeah.
Maybe it's on Badger?
I mean, even if it's on Badger, I'm still dead for the timer. It's fine. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Good start, good start.
Alright, go again.
Go the drop.
Well, so if it starts on east-west, you can still go to D every time.
You just kind of like have to wait a second. But
yeah. Because if it starts at 4, the second drop is at D, and you can still go to D. If it starts at D, second drop at 1.
So if it will start at either 4, D, 1, or A, yes.
Yeah.
And basically if it starts at 4, you can move into 4 early and then walk over to D, or you can wait and then move into D.
Into D. Yeah.
Either one is valid.
Yeah. That was just my bad. I ran in too early.
But the end result that we end up with is at D, mostly so that melee can maintain uptime because the boss will not move.
Yeah. Position callout is still the same as yesterday, where everyone should be facing the boss, and if you're not facing the boss, then you need to figure it out on your own. And it's first pull, so.
Yep. It's the same setup, we aim for D.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to make sure that that answered all the questions. Early.
And that's my stuff. Busters are out. Thanks. Be dead center. Wait.
Okay.
B.
Fog.
Right, go right.
Towards the middle. Crystal spots. Spread out.
Checking numbers. Blues are north and south. Pinks are east to west.
DPS. Go to 3. On 3. On 3. Okay, Busters out.
Sheet center.
Dead center here. D1 or A. Priority on
A.
A. Out first.
What's the side?
Go to the line. A right.
House too slow. Okay.
Going to the right. Going to the right.
Right and stack up. Right and stack up. Right and stack up. Tank Busters are out. Picture's grabbing that one. Good.
Center. Center.
Yes. Wait, it's fine. C.
Anywhere.
Leaving.
Fuck.
Center. Alphabet order. Yuki, you're up with me.
We're good. Gather up middle. The light groups. My group starts 1-2. Mika's group is 4-3-4. My group's rotating.
Fails out.
Thank you. Bring them all middle. Or,
We
sorry,
gotta wait.
forward
We gotta
first.
wait. Dash.
Yeah, that's right. Left of the bird.
Hit the one you're next to. Move. Move.
Bring middle.
Off windows in 10 seconds.
Out now.
I'm starting tech. DPS stay close, center.
Range in
Group
10.
rotating.
We got it. We're fine.
Our group needs a little bit of help.
We need mid. Oh, god.
We're
We're
fine.
Okay, here we go.
Good.
Hog.
Alright, we can hit the
Close
boss. Another big AoE in 20 seconds.
Okay. I'm just clapping down in the silent. I have no other move right now.
Here's
Maybe.
wings.
Standing on 3.
Alright, fuck it up.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Everyone on
it's fine.
three. Everyone on three.
Yeah, just be on 3. We'll worry about the rest after. If people die, we can miss. 3 of them.
Easy.
Good.
Alright, pay attention.
Look at north. Look at north. New stuff. New stuff. Tank Buster will be coming.
Coming up.
Tank Busters
Tank
out.
Buster.
Is Les
Take
taking
out.
autos?
Yeah,
Yes, he is. Fledgling flight. where
Remember
they
in the
spawn.
normal one, you hide.
They've got direction.
Point in middle. Cardinals and point in middle. Cardinals and point in middle.
I fucked up mine. Yeah, point in middle seems like the strat there. Oh, what happened?
We had one that was off center.
What if?
Wait, I
What
think
if
we
we
point
point
them
them
away
out?
from middle. Yeah, and then make middle safe.
That's also the idea. That's also a good point.
Let
'Cause
me
my
read
thought
the
was-
dialogue real quick.
Okay. So we'll point them out this time. If next time we make it there, yeah. Well, so
They pointed in cardinal directions.
yeah, they pointed in cardinal directions for sure. So we just point them out.
Yeah, so south would stand at 3, west would be 4, etc.
Yeah.
That way center is safe
And
for
then
us to
everyone
just
else just
stand.
stands middle.
Yep.
I was envisioning it like the normal one, where you hide behind, where they would like time themselves. and
Yeah,
just
but
hide
then you
behind.
got to run around and dodge and all that, and the boss will
Yeah.
spin. But if we can,
If we can just
it
make one
may be
stop.
that they need to do that and they have to hit each other. But let's worry about that when they have a buff or something.
Here, I got
Cool.
stream and Discord
Let's
going.
see.
It's coming up.
Fletching flight.
A lot of people got damaged down. I don't know why one of them just like popped right away. It never dropped.
Yeah,
looks like-
we were too close to each other. You and I were right next to each other.
Does
Yeah.
anybody have any debuffs?
No, play it in slow mo though. I want to
No, I
see where they
think we
drop.
have to. Yeah, they cannot be too close together. Because I died from 3 instances of burst, each gave me damage down.
Alright.
So,
So yeah, maybe
just-
max melee, and we want to point them outward.
Yeah, just hit play here and see what happens. Because our first strat was just point the middle, right? And so let's see.
it looks like healers and tanks get them first.
Well, it
Well,
could be.
see, then we
no.
got 3 all in that corner. That's where all the bursts were.
Yeah.
There's 3
Okay,
up
so we
by
wanna-
G.
We want to point them out and max melee.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. All right.
It was on all tanks healers there.
Yeah, so it could be on all
Doesn't
DPS
matter
too.
which side.
No, so there's a little arrow above your head, like the target arrow,
Yeah,
and you just
tiny.
point the arrow out. Like if you target the boss, that little ring underneath it, you get a similar thing above your head. And then you just point them out.
And that's assuming this strat is assuming that happens again. It might be completely different. Who knows?
Yeah. So what we can do is after that tank buster, we just go to the Cardinals and repairs. Would that work as a preposition?
We
Well, it's
can-
random on what direction you get, right?
I would
So
honestly just be
position-
out in
Oh, that's true.
Protean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. Okay.
so that way you can see yourself better. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I have a small timer that I need to go check on.
Lest you're west, right? This one? I'm south. I'm west for 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
This doesn't look like combat, right?
Hmm?
Oh, it does.
What does?
Improv.
What about it?
I can use it outside of combat.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense.
Neat.
That's neat.
Oh, I guess you can use.
No,
do you have
there's
to
a
hold it for the full
critical
duration for the
now.
shield?
No, it's just increasing shield values the longer you hold.
I mean, the first tank, but the first AoE gets topped off by Asylum anyways, so it's not terribly important. But I
It's
appreciate
good to know.
Yeah, it's good to know.
I'm not doing it. There's
Yeah,
no
no.
way. But
30-second triple.
What are we playing with Ash? I might as well just switch back to Astro. Jesus.
Gross.
yes, we are buffing phase 2 of ads. We are dropping our buff window there.
Yeah, we just need to meet the DPS check. I think probably in a few weeks, when we get like tombstone weapons and stuff, we might not need to.
Better gear.
But yeah, better gear. But also, it's like that phase lasts long enough that it may or may not be worth to just hold or just use it. Because I don't know if we'll get another buff window. Like if we'll lose a buff window holding it towards
We
the end
can
of the
do the
fight.
same for like we did for Shiva, right? Use buffs during ads, just to make sure we get past it.
Yeah,
For now, yeah.
yeah.
But then
Right.
after, well, Shiva was long enough that you used buffs at the beginning; they were up after the
5 feet,
transition.
yeah. This is like a question of like holding buffs during like Shiva slide in 12S, right? It's like
Yeah.
we should use it now, but if there comes a point where we're just like crushing it,
Yeah,
it might just be better value to hold it until the end where everyone's a lot closer. Especially because the tanks are like spreading out at that point when we're buffing.
yeah. I'm not using my buffs during the time frame before ads, just so I can use
Yeah.
it at the beginning.
Sorry
Oh,
guys,
you
thanks for your
hold it.
patience.
You're good. Great. Yeah, tech step's 2 minutes.
Everything is 2 minutes, except warrior.
Ninja 60 seconds. Oh wait, no, I guess Bunshin's 2 minutes now, right?
Hmm.
I'm gonna close Badger's stream so that I don't eat my fucking memory.
Yeah, I'll still call out when I'm starting tech there, just to keep everyone aligned. But as long as you're using it on cooldown,
It should like roughly line up. Also, it's because like tech comes out what?
it's
7, 8
3.5 GCDs after I started.
Yeah.
When do you start tech? Sorry.
A
Keep
standard
balls.
step, and then a half GCD, and then I start tech step, another half GCD.
Yes, you could. That's a second window. It's
3
like as we're
GCDs.
sliding
A lot
right.
of movement
Pop.
there.
So it's like fourth or fifth GCD of the opener.
Okay, so 4th or 5th is when you hit the button, so then it's on cooldown every 5th GCD roughly. Like after that, I can time 2 minutes after the 5th GCD, basically.
Yeah, I'll call out when I'm actually casting this time.
Okay.
So you can play.
Because that's that initial button presses when yours goes on CD, and that's what I'm trying to line up with. So that's why I ask all the time.
Yeah.
Right,
But my GCDs are all mucky during that, so I can't tell how long it's actually.
Yeah.
And
Second
I'm
window
not
is when
smart.
yeah. So second window is when we move for Devouring Brand.
Yeah.
So if you can, if it works for you to mash Embolden in some way around that area, that would be ideal.
It's while we're moving, so if you're already sacking a GCD for the movement, you might as well just pop in bold in the middle of that.
And depending on what kind of times we end up with at the end of it all, it may end up being worth it to do something like holding that for the 2 GCDs while we're moving, and then pop everything, depending on what it all ends with. Okay.
That if we hold there, then we lose the buff window.
Oh, you're right.
Ads.
During ads, you're right. My bad.
So it has to be on cooldown.
But this ad phase, I think, is what FF Logs has a poll up for right now because it's so controversial on whether to count DPS.
Starting tech,
Melee
tech
stop.
finish.
Busters. That's him. Wait. D. Alright, game.
Left, stay left. We're safe.
Just the spots. Spread out. Move. 3. Be on 3. Behind defense. Take busters out.
Shoot middle if you can. Hello, HP.
Where have you been all my life?
Red center. B1A.
Starting tech now.
A.
I fucked up.
Out. All the way out.
Oh, well.
Tech is out.
Hang left. Hang left. Hang left. Go right.
Left,
Left,
stay
left.
left. Stack. Left and stack.
Stay stacked. Hang busters are out.
Get ready to move center. Go.
Move.
It's gonna run away.
Any direction.
B.
What do you mean I got hit by that? Solo
Outright.
hits.
Out of the middle and spread. I'll move you. Okay.
Too many people change sides.
Middle. Ads.
Down. Be a little bit slow on our side.
Okay.
Click down on step.
Rotating.
45 until I can start it.
Right here.
Uh,
Good. Resolve the tethers.
Yeah, hit them right now.
yes, we can.
Yeah.
Oh, I ran
I
the
got
wrong
him.
way.
10 seconds until I can start tech.
We're dead.
Yeah, somebody's gonna.
Oh, alright, web it.
That was my move.
Yeah, what? You're good. I almost always forget to walk backwards after the first hit. Bullshit, you can't just stand still.
If there's no questions, I'm gonna go.
Yeah. Tell me about the captain.
Yeah, I believe it did.
Okay.
Center.
That's running.
I'll have to look for the Aqua Veil buff. next time.
Wait.
D.
Left, stay left, we're safe.
Response. Spread out. Bots. They can die. 3 on 3. Behind the fence.
It took me. I am the tank now. Start shooting center if you can. 10
And
seconds until I can cast tech.
dead center. Going to D1A. Hey,
Starting pick.
out of the middle, out of the middle as fast as possible. Hang
Tags
left.
out.
Good. Right. Okay, hit by me.
Right, moving right.
Go right. Go
Moving
right.
right. Moving right.
Stack up. Stay stacked. Stay stacked.
Center.
Remember, he's gonna disappear.
Any direction. Hey.
Center.
Center.
Gather up. That's like you're rotating. Middle.
Whales out.
Tethers. Why did I stop?
Oh, that's my bad. I'm sorry.
We're okay. We're okay. Go middle. We're dragging the ads out. DPS try and stay close to middle.
Starting tech out.
Here.
He's going out now.
Tech is out.
My group rotates.
Good one.
Watch that bird. Watch that bird. Don't hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
Good, sorry.
Oh.
Too soon.
Are we missing somebody?
Yeah. Extra
Yeah.
level
Why
inside.
was? Why were you hitting the extra?
Got turned around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's fine. Alright. Go again.
Fuck are these dying so fast?
Yeah, I was like, wait.
Holy shit, our buff window was nuts!
Too strong.
It was before buff window too. Like,
Yeah.
So
I know my misery crit.
well, we had extra people hitting, so.
That's true. Next melee south.
He's not people.
British.
Even worse.
Monsters are out.
Center.
Dead center. A.
One.
Or sorry, one.
Doesn't matter.
Right,
Right.
right.
Your markers, your crystals. Spread out. Your numbers. There are your spots. Go to 3. On 3 behind the tanks. Tank busters out.
Shoot center if you can.
You're up.
Okay.
A.
Out of the middle.
Come
Line up on
on.
the left. Go right. Wait for the wing. Go left.
Left.
One left.
And stay
Nine
stacked.
tanks.
Everyone stay stacked. Busters out.
Center.
Gonna disappear after this.
Out.
Out.
Reds.
Hides. I'm standing right here. Middle. And then my group 1, 2. With this group 3, 4. My group rotating. Get middle. Resolve your tethers. Go back up a little. Oh,
Extra other side, bud. Make it. All right. Cool.
Ow.
I'll get Badger.
Me.
Where did I die? Oh, I did back up like an idiot.
Probably not gonna make
Fine.
it. Keep trying.
Just keep trying.
Yep.
I can home gang here if you want.
Fine.
I hallowed there. Just
Oh,
gonna
oh,
Oh, watch ours, rotate.
enrage in 8.
We're good on our end.
Help them.
Not A.
It's not even moving. Okay.
It was casting.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. 2 deaths. Close enough. Keep going. Save home. I think I can. That was just a little bit of a panic there, because I needed to res people, but you should be fine otherwise. We're doing left of the bird you're tethered to, right?
That's
Yeah.
what we. That is what Extra decided yesterday, and then went
Yeah.
to the right of his bird.
Yeah, because I
That's why
was.
I was like, Extra, what the fuck?
Yeah, because Ika was tethered to Northbird. She was standing here, so I thought, yeah,
That was-
you were tethered to
stare-
Northbird, so you should have been here. if you
Yeah,
were
that was
tethered to
my
North.
bad the first time you had it, Ika. I was standing at the right.
I was here. I was on the other side of you. I'm pretty sure.
Well, if did you have the double tether or the single tether, Meal?
I had the single tether, but I saw Ika was
Then-
already over here, so I
so
just
you
stood
should
here
Yeah, you should
because
be
it was
here.
like delayed. So I was just like, I'll just go.
Okay,
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't adjust for other people. Just go to your spot.
Okay.
you go to your
Yeah,
spot, force them
to
out.
move if they're wrong.
Okay. That's fine.
Adjusting just leads to more scrambles later on.
Okay. All right. Just keep going then. Yeah, she didn't die to anything, I don't think.
That's all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, make sure that you move if you get hit. If you've got double tether.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you stand there and then you back up to avoid the second hit, right?
Yep. You
Okay,
need to
that's fine.
just move out. Like if you want to try to get uptime, that's fine. They got a pretty big hitbox, but like sidestep as soon as that dash happens.
And make sure you're going out and not in, so you're not fucking your partner on the other side.
Yep.
Tank is out.
Buster's out. Dead center. Wait. A. Left.
Left.
Crystal spots. Spread out. Spots.
That D.
Oh, I guess I got someone else's. That's my bad.
7,
Whoa.
8. Wall. Huh. That's weird.
I think I caught
Okay.
the first one when I was trying to move out.
Ah, okay. No big deal. Keep them going then.
How could this happen to him?
There's no mysteries here.
He's speaking in tongues. I can't understand him.
Oh, I should stop streaming.
What?
Felt like you were waiting a little long. It's okay.
He's masterful part.
Middle.
That's center.
Scary.
A scrambler.
Wait.
Wait.
Hey.
Left.
Left,
Go left.
Left.
Patrick?
Patrick jumped on the right.
That's
Sorry, I spaced.
They're fine. Markers. It's fine. Just like that, spread out. Pots. One at the sea needs to die. Good. Go 3, go 3, go 3. Okay, Buster's out.
Start cheating center.
Dead center. Okay. Hug left. Go right. Go right.
Going right.
Go right. Stay stacked behind the tanks.
Center.
Dead center. Wait, he's running away. E.
Motherfucker hit me one more time before you ran off. Center up.
Oh, he did.
Come on.
I got him. It's fine.
Come up.
I need him.
I just wasted fucking standard step 2. Oh!
We're good. The wrong side. I'm wrong side. I'm the wrong side with Ori. Now it's my bad. That's fine. My group's rotating.
In range in 6.
Okay.
Just failed.
Aww.
Resolve tethers. There's bird going right.
Nope.
Oh yeah. DPS back up. Alright. Go middle.
That'll be
Yeah, just cast out lead here. Alright, drag him out.
We're gonna get a 2-to-1, 2-to-1.
Okay, that's fine.
set first here.
Yeah, we'll just do Z first. Oh, pallet here. I'll just put one
Watch
on
it,
the
watch
spot
it,
and
watch
kill
it.
that one.
Yep.
Alright.
Good. Go middle.
Alright, big AoE in 20. And everybody stack on
Hit
3.
him. You can hit him.
One for you. One for you. Alright, this.
Engine.
Oh, wings fell off. Ah, I'll do it later.
Okay, we're good. Remember, when you get the head thing above your spread out to clock spots,
Go to
if you get the thing
programs.
above your head, go point out.
Oh, wait, guys.
Tank buster, tank buster, tank buster.
Now go to clock spots.
Point it outwards
Yeah.
on the card.
Not tank healer.
DPS center. DPS center.
Move in.
We're gonna explode too.
Find out. DPS, get ready to adjust. Okay.
Maybe now.
Spread out.
Yes.
Spread out again.
Alright, I'm back to taking autos.
Oh,
Oh,
experimental
my God.
glory.
Glory plume. This is new. Center.
Wait.
Oh, these are
It's
ISO
bent.
isolated.
Oh, it looked like both.
Oh, you
Okay,
want this
so
to
it'll
spread?
do one, then the other.
Is this spread after?
No, I don't
Oh,
think so.
it's, no.
Sure. Okay.
No, it was a
It's,
big purple one. That
light
was
bar
healer
stack.
stacks. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So we need to go.
There were only 2.
Yeah.
So
There
let's
was-
do
How many
ours.
people were alive?
There were more than 2 people alive. It was.
Because that's
Um,
isolated in the original, so that's why I asked.
Yeah, that's
There
what
was like 4 or 5 people alive, only 2 AoEs. It did the small ring of normal red circles, and then it did one big purple one in the middle. The big purple
Yeah.
one looks like it's healer stacks.
Yeah, it just makes sense.
Okay, so let's
There were-
do. Yeah, go.
5 people alive when the big one hit.
Yeah.
Okay,
There were 2.
That one has to be healer stacks.
so if we do
One
12S
party
style, right, where we do my group covers the 1A, 2B side, Minka's group covers the 3C, 4D side, and we just
That's
split
fine.
off into our sides. Or the
Yeah.
groups, right? Okay.
Wait, what's your group?
1A, 2B, Minka's group is 3C,
The same
4D.
people who does light, the same people who do light parties.
Yeah.
Same
So
direction as your ads.
yeah, we're gonna assume for now that it will always do the ring around, and then it'll do healer stacks. So we'll just run out with your healer to the 2 spots that are safe, so where the first 2 drop, and then you just take the stack there and see what happens.
If it does the fat one, just go to the letters A and C.
Yeah. Okay. Should we go again?
Whatever you said, no.
It's fair.
Start the countdown anyway.
Ah, no.
It's fucking
3C, 4D.
Make it,
Blue and
yeah,
purple.
Same
yeah.
direction as ads.
Yeah. That's where it is south. Busters. Go middle. Wait. Hey,
Right, stay out.
go to the boss, right? Go
North.
Crystal spots. Spread out. For your spots.
I got beat.
See this guy. See this guy. Charlie this guy. Go 3. D on 3. On 3. On 3. Behind the tanks.
Used to catch his autos, right?
Yep. Plus, that's something using big brain strats.
Middle.
Wait.
Wait. D.
D.
Target left. Go right. Right again.
Going right.
Okay.
Going right.
Stay stacked. Behind the tanks. Stay stacked behind the tanks. They're out.
Center.
Wait. Charlie and Alpha.
That's such bullshit.
Center.
Middle.
Center.
Yeah.
Someone's probably gonna get yeeted.
Ouch.
It was us.
You guys want to just wall it?
Yeah. It targeted
Doubled
the
up on us.
DPS.
Yeah. What's such bullshit, Badger?
I'm trying to get a feel for the timings and when those snapshots are for the fire puddles.
Yeah, those
Like,
fire
I'm
getting
puddles.
always
hit by
leaving
the,
everything out.
Basically, as soon as they spawn, you've got to go.
Yeah.
I keep getting hit by the spiral lens or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Alright. Well, keep them going. That's what we're in here for.
Yep.
The experimental always aim for the.
I always try and aim for the second drop. Yeah. If you go to the first one too fast, you're gonna get hit by it, I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure.
You get hit by the last one.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
get hit by the
yeah,
last
when
one
you-
is what
yeah.
catches you.
Yeah.
Eagle's right.
Yep.
Alright.
Here we go.
Oh, my food fell off. Whoops.
I'll put it back on your hat.
It's a hungry boy.
Stay more balanced this time.
You right?
Balanced diet all the way. The smokiest of chickens.
Busters.
What you call me?
Middle. I couldn't think of anything to say.
1.
1.
Left, go left. Just booking it to 4.
Spread out. Spots. Put a 3 on 3 behind it. Clusters are out. Raise wide, start moving towards the middle. dead center. Wait. B. Right, or sorry. Left, right. Left. Stay stacked behind the fence. Middle.
Wait, then go wherever.
Alpha Charlie.
Center.
Center line.
Extra? Oh. I thought he went forward. I was like, what the fuck?
Middle for heals. My group 1-2. Rookies group 3-4. Groups rotating. Middle. Resolve tethers. Back up. I got her. Get middle for heals fast. We'll be okay.
Oh, I just got.
Hey!
Alright, well,
Uh-oh.
yeah. Well. I want to test a keybind really quick.
Get it, Ika, get it! Yeah, we got all the ads!
But at what cost?
How do I change controller things?
What are you
Yeah,
trying to
give me
do?
a second to adjust one of my CACBot callouts too.
Keybinds.
What are you trying to adjust?
So I want to get rid of. So if I'm like targeting something and I press L3, it like does like focus mode or something. I want to disable that.
That'll be focus. Let's see.
Is it not under keybinds? Guess not. What?
Alright, I'm set.
Oh, would it
Disabling what?
be gamepad configs, button configs,
I guess I'll get a drink too then.
Oh, it is.
You've got it on login. It's under your gamepad configures,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Not assigned. Apply. Okay. Now let me see if I can set it to something I want.
It's got a. So the options are execute macro 98 and macro 99.
Yeah,
All
I
can
saw
think
that.
is
I was like,
execute
okay.
macro 66.
Alright, I'm back.
It's so dumb.
L3.
That was pretty dumb.
Executes macro 66.
Oh god. So how do I set a keybind to that button then?
You're trying to reassign that to something different? What are you trying to reassign it to?
So I have on keyboard mouse, I press F to immediately target who I'm focus targeting because I use focus target a lot. So I'm like trying.
It might be a. What do you do to do that? Like, what do you have that keybind? Like, what is that action called?
So I have like the macro to focus the target, and then on keyboard mouse, I just press F as a keybind.
What is that keybind?
And it says, where is it? Targeting? Yeah. Target current focus target.
see. It might be that you have to assign one of the macro buttons there.
Okay.
Let's see, face turns your PC in the direction of the current target. Target face camera, face palm.
Okay, let me try something. / target focus. Nope.
Safe. Makes current target your focus target when unspecified. A full list of placeholders. Focus target T.
Target focus. Okay. I know how to do it then. That macro 898 and 99 actually kind of useful.
Yep, that's what my thought was gonna be, is that you were gonna put it there.
Which one is this? Delete. My macro 99.
Oh.
Just here.
A classic.
Oh god.
Oh man.
I'm just like, what is this macro just hovering here? Okay. So let me keybot, no. System config. Button configuration. L3. Execute macro 99. Apply. So now if I look away. Ah, cool. Great. I'm good. I'm ready.
Alright. Let's see if everyone else is.
I'll start this one.
Where's your mechanics are for cars, Kupo?
Those are the only two I have. Oh, Jesus.
Ika, are you here?
She did.
She missed the teleport check.
Oh no.
I am so glad that my box is too small to display that properly. Ika, you ready?
On the plus side, it's not a penis.
Oh, I have the other one.
Oh no.
No, no.
No.
I think she's ready. Let's just start the countdown.
Alright, I hear it's time for a countdown.
Yeah, I don't want to see any more of these. Let's just go.
Hey, what is this?
Mark this target to ignore.
Sir. Center.
Out one. Hey,
Left, go left.
Left. Pistol spots. Spread out. Spots. This. Okay. On 3 behind the tanks. On 3 behind the tanks. Tank clusters are out.
Extra, get out of here. This is my position.
Go to the left.
exalt.
In the middle. And towards the middle. center. Late. A. Up left. Go right. Go left.
They left. Back.
Middle. Oh, yeah, sorry. Take clusters out. Now we go middle. Disappearing.
Ooh, catch those.
Better
Center
heal up.
up.
It stacks.
Keep up. Good. Middle.
Lots of damage down.
Set.
All of the DPS damage now. Yikes.
It's okay. It's fine.
We're gonna have to LB.
My group's rotating.
Taking a long time.
Corey, go
5
help out.
seconds.
Put on it.
You're welcome.
That piercing talon really did it for us.
Resolve your tethers. Northbird. That's
You should be attacking the birds while you can.
back up. Go middle. LV3 here, or LV. Caster LV here. After the LV goes off, start running out. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I don't think we need to LB.
Yep.
I
Never
think
mind.
that's
I'm gonna swallow it.
Yeah, that's okay. So no LB.
we haven't needed LB.
Okay. That's my bad then. That calling me.
Yeah, the times we've cleared, I don't think it's been tight, but it hasn't been like
Like to the wire. Like
yeah.
Um.
And
Okay. Do we want to move the bosses or the ads like as a starting text step? Should that be the signal to move out?
how far into tech step were we? I was gonna say if we get buffs out, then we move them. Like
Well, what just happened was text step went out and then LB went out and they died instantly.
so well, if we skip LB, and then when tech step pops, so everyone gets the buff, and then we run out. Is that
I think that'll work, but we're gonna have to be really careful because that's gonna get them down to like 5 or 10%. And so if people aren't paying attention, like a big hit is just gonna nuke them in the.
I think if we remove the LB damage, we should be fine to go ahead and get everything out.
Okay.
Because our original strat was we like give like 2 GCDs worth of damage, then they move out, and then all the DPS like kind of hover center, and then
Okay,
we
so just
get the
2
buffs.
GCDs?
I think 2 GCDs is probably fine, right? It's not like we're
One tank AoE
anybody's
combo.
like, yeah. And the
Okay.
DPS should just be single targeting probably anyways, because you're going to be hitting 2 at most. Like I don't think we need that much.
We can assign 2 DPS to AoE and 2 DPS to single target.
I don't think.
I
we
mean,
need
I
to.
get like by the time that the ads are in the center, I'm starting standard.
Yeah, I think we have enough DPS because I also have Misery out there, like every time, and that's fuck ton of potency. So I think we're okay. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So like as long as we're keeping up DPS during the tether phase, we're probably never going to need to worry about assigning AoE or anything like that.
putting in
Yeah.
I think just as soon as the tether's resolved, we go middle, get topped off. That's within 2 GCDs. Everyone else and then you just book it to your spots, and then we'll handle it from there. If we need an extra GCD, then we'll do it later. But for now, let's just say 2.
Okay.
Check your foods.
gonna go ahead and do it. Yeah.
Nice, 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 nice.
Ooh. I think I'll stretch that out. Center. One.
Right.
Nope. Crystal spots. Spread out. Spots. Oh.
Oh,
It's fine.
Yeah, I'm trying to not drift standard stuff. It's like I have.
Yeah, just be ready to hit the up. It's fine.
We'll call that next time me and Extra were on one spot and I hit an IR phase, so I nuke the ads, and then Extra
Yeah, I
also
was like-
nukes ads. So it was like we both locked over and they were already dead.
oh
We're like,
shit!
All right. Just keep it going. Knock this up. Keep these out. Middle. One.
One. Right. Go right.
Crystal spots. Spread out. 3 spots. Die. Charlie in the sky. Number 3. Behind the fence. Busters out. Start reaching towards the middle. Middle. A. And left. Go right. Go right. Stay stacked. Behind the tanks. Stay stacked. Behind the tanks.
emergency window.
Out.
Out. Whatever.
Away.
No, you bitch.
Center.
Oh.
Had an upheaval waiting for him.
One, two.
How did I miss a heal again?
Do not know how that's why.
It's a fucking talent.
Hydra's rotating. Middle.
They're targetable
Hit
now.
'em.
Yo. Okay, perfect. Back
Step
up.
out.
I got it.
Center.
Fine. Pop it. Oh, hold it. Okay, just take him out.
Okay,
Running tech.
where's extra?
Tech is out.
Extra's on the wrong fucking side again.
Wait, hold.
Extra, come on.
Fine.
It's not gonna move in a second here.
We'll be okay. Kill it. We're fine.
Yeah.
Hoggies. Not enough.
Not enough poggies.
Yeah. I ran out of cooldowns, so I couldn't top it off. Yeah, I was out of
Extra,
resources because you tried.
what can we do to help you, Extra? Because you keep ending up north.
Nothing.
He
Okay.
just needs to be better at it. I
Okay.
think.
I'm gonna be center doing tech step there. If you notice that he's on the wrong side and me called out to swap, that's fine.
Everything looks fucking red.
Just go to the
Your
blue.
number is blue.
I can't see anything. I'm in shroud.
Oh my god.
I'm waiting for
Someone
Extra
put
to tell us that he's got all of the effects on.
Oh my god.
Someone teach this man how to turn on colorblind mode.
Yeah,
He's-
to be fair, all the mechanics that they decided would be
The
red
birds are
green
huge
tops.
and they're shiny.
It's okay. Alright, keep him going. We have 18 minutes on this lockout. I should have held that. Look at you see. Oops. Oh well.
Oh,
Yep.
Heyo.
there you go, buddy.
That's was out. Yeah, positions in the top.
It's fine. Just sack it, it's fine.
Middle. Wait. A.
Right?
I can't see bullshit. Crystal spots. Put out. Your spots. Blow up those fires. Hold on, how that's good. Go on 3.
Special delivery for Vector.
UI, bud.
Get it back. Middle.
Return to sender.
Dead center. D or A. A. Cover left. Go right. Left.
One left.
Stack.
Go back. Clusters out. Middle.
Center. Run away! Stay out, stay out, stay out, stay. Center.
We're on a rough time with it. Come middle.
I caught all the tails, let's go! And then I took an auto. Let's go. Oh, oh, oh.
Fine, we're fine, we're fine.
Middle.
North's a little cockeyed, so just be aware of that.
Hit him. Guess I'm just gonna stand where I'm supposed to be
Oh
standing.
wait, you're right.
Just don't get clipped. Just don't get clipped.
Remember double tethers. Oh wait. Yeah, never mind. I saw that one coming.
Oh,
Fuck. Well,
What happened?
DPS went topped off. That's my bad. I keep trying to hold misery because I need to hit people with like solaces when they get hit by other mechanics. But I'm just not going to. That's my bad.
What's the cooldown on misery?
There is no cooldown. It accumulates when you use lilies. But I want to save the misery for the big ads. But people keep getting hit, so I keep getting misery earlier than I need it. So I should just pop it immediately. Because right there, I got it right as the first Sunbird spawn, and I was like, I'm gonna murder these things if I press this here. And I tried to hold it. But
Just
that's
I was
what
gonna
it
say, can you drop it right? So when all 4 sunbirds spawn, you could drop it there and
So if everything goes perfectly, I get the last blood lily popping less veil after we kill all the sunbirds. But because people are getting hit by other mechanics, I'm
you're
using
using
Solace to
lilies
pop them.
faster.
we should
Yeah.
just stop getting hit by mechanics. I know I'm
Yeah.
part of it.
Yeah, like if there's something that people are having trouble with, we can talk about it and how it works. But like,
I think it's just timing things, right? It's just throw our heads at it until people
Like-
get the right timings.
it's fine. But like,
Yeah.
when it's 4 pulls in a row and people are still getting hit by it every time. Like it's not like it's on and off. Like they're going one way or the other. They're getting hit every single time.
A lot of the time where I'm moving to get to the safe spot, I'm also just trying to like mash my buff buttons when they all move you out so it lines up.
Do we want to hold buffs until as soon as we hit the series?
Well, no,
boost?
because then we
No.
lose them out of ad phase.
Okay.
That's the
Yeah.
reason why we're not holding them.
Okay.
Elusive dodge. We are taking a rain every time there. On the timeline I've got it. It goes for the entirety of the phase. I didn't grab the damage for it though.
That's fine.
Um,
The rain is
it
normally
happens
not a
like
problem.
every 8 seconds, I think.
Yeah, the rain is normally not a problem. during the,
Looks like
phase.
7k, 8k damage.
And I
Yeah.
mean, like, well, it's not much. I mean, 7 to 8k is more than 10% of 6 people on the team. So,
Well, so in my head, what happens is we kill the small ones. People are topped off immediately before them, right? Because we're coming out of either
Yep.
spread or partners. People are topped off, and then people get topped off again right before the big AoE. And then after that, there shouldn't be enough damage to kill anybody. Assuming we do all the mechanics right.
okay. All right.
Just block the rain.
My man brought the goddamn umbrella.
Oh, I can't use personal effects in here. Ugh, gross.
He was about to pull out an umbrella.
we don't.
A fucking wall. I'm looking for my steps. I didn't realize how close I was.
Wait. Wait.
Wait.
Okay.
Left.
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 Crystal spots. Spread out. 2 spots.
Not sure which one that you're going for.
D.
Go. Your delta dies. Go to 3. Beyond 3. Behind the fence. 3 behind the fence. Move towards the middle. Middle. Okay. Left side.
My bad.
Go right. Go left. Back
Stack.
up. Middle. Wait. Hey.
Solo.
Okay. Do it.
Solo.
Middle. There we go. Groups rotating. Middle. That's a targetable.
Sidestep.
Yes, back up. Go middle. Alright, come out.
Gonna cure first.
Slow down. Go. Alright, go.
How'd that look?
You're fine. I home gang to use it there. We're fine.
Alright, middle.
Good.
Alright, everybody on 3 for wings. Or should we go 1?
Let's do 3 for now. Let's just commit to 3 for now and then we'll do the rest of it.
I have wings very early anyway.
I'm gonna ask for 1 that's okay.
Yep, that's fine. But that's really short notice here. We'll do 1 after this.
Then
Alright. Spread out.
Take those 3.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Tank Buster first. Everyone stay there.
Fainted.
Take him out.
Oh, we UPS that one. No, fuck. We almost didn't deliver the package.
Walk plus safety.
Protein.
Clock spots. Go to your clock
Proteus.
spot.
Check which one you get.
Like out.
DPS center.
Go. again.
Remember groups for.
Yep, let's align yourselves now. Align
Stay center
yourselves
first.
now.
Stay center first.
The middle, dead center.
A and C are what we're looking for.
Wait.
Go.
Go.
Stacks, stacks, stacks.
This one was kind of red instead of purple.
Okay.
You guys all took it.
Lucky thing here.
They took. Yeah, they took both. That's.
So it's not targeted to someone. We need to just spread.
This is the
I'll get Badger.
hard
2 tethers, 2 crystals. Look at
one.
debuffs.
Opinion.
And
I don't know debuffs.
You can grab the tethers, and then they do something.
They kill me instantly. Holy shit.
Okay.
Oh. Stop. Fuck.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. Let's
So-
work on the orbs first.
So,
Okay, so-
take a break while we figure it out.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
just take the break now. So there's fire. So it looked like that wasn't towers, right? On the edges, that was not towers. That was just puddles.
Look,
Those puddles, they had tethers to the boss that you had to grab a tether.
Ah, okay,
But
they-
let's not even worry about that. Let's worry about glory first.
okay.
So it did. I'm assuming there's going to be 2 kinds of fireballs it can do for the second fireball. It was 2 hits total. So we need to. I think we need to just throw the next time we get there and spread everyone out and see who they land on and start taking documentation on that.
That's fine.
Did people have markers show up on them over there?
I didn't see any on me.
Badger, you were over there, right?
I was around 1 in A. I'm
Okay.
watching the VOD.
Was anybody streaming over by the other end?
No, let's make it
Yeah,
less extra.
I was.
Oh, you are? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah, I've also been streaming.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Hold on.
Let's see what it looked like on their side.
2 hits, one
one in
I think if we remove the LB,
one on Mingo, one on me.
can you drop it right?
We can't see your VOD when you're live, right?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, you can.
It's,
Armor lower?
I think it's a 1 DPS, 1 healer tank.
Mm.
So then we would split by tank and healer. But let's go ahead and take a look at it some more.
Was the ball red on the first one? The first time we saw it, or was it black?
It was like a.
Like with
Okay, let me look at this. Let me look at this pool and I'll tell you.
It was probably the same. I don't know.
Like I don't think there was a difference. I think it'll be a difference in shape because in the normal it's the 8, but it's a dark ball. So it's 2. I think you've got the red fireball and then you've got the like dark purple one, and then it'll either be the 8 or it'll be the single. The single in the first phase is the get out. The separate in the first phase is, the clocks. I think that we're gonna have an isolated in the second phase when it's the spread, and we're gonna have some kind of share when it's the single. But we need to.
This is the
I'll get Badger.
a hard one.
To Scorched Exaltation.
They took both.
Since many ads.
Go.
He's gone.
Stacks, stacks, stacks.
This
So
one
yeah,
was
you guys
red
got
and-
2 immediately right on you. I'm clipping this off of less.
What was the other time we got to that mechanic? It was one of our first pulls, right?
It was like our first pull today. I like your log cover there, Lest.
Was it a tower that you stood in, Victor, or no?
Yeah, give me a second. I'll go ahead and clip that as well. But just give me a second here. I'm grabbing the 2 fireball deaths
You
we
got
had.
one shot.
Yeah, I got fucking one shot by it.
When are those Phoenix spawns during the tethers? I saw a purple one spawn tethered to I think extra. And I was like, what is this?
Our first one was
what?
when we died to the Phoenixes.
Okay.
See if it was our second pull that we got the fireballs.
I think so. Oh wait, no, second pull was
Third one.
we pointed all the arrows in. So couldn't have been that one. I know we got a live log running. I guess we could just look at which pull that was, right? Just by duration of fight.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure each time it's been.
The lines.
Part after that, that was fucking wild.
I don't have brain for this.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thanks. Instead of purple.
That was our most recent pull, right, Victor?
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
one that they all just got clapped on.
The fireball looks like it was on me instead of Extra. I heard Extra say it was on him and Minku, but it was actually on me.
Could be.
So yeah, it might be splitting up tanks and healers in one group and then DPS in the other.
Well, if it
Well,
was on
it looks
him
like
and
it was on
Minku, then
Minku
it.
and me.
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't. Oh.
So Extra, you and I stack. Minku, you and Ika stack. We'll see if that works.
Do you guys have a damage count on that?
Oh yeah, who took how much damage?
Badger got hit for 30k the first time we saw it, but there were a lot of people on it, so I assume it was a light party stack.
I'm just watching the clip that Victor posted.
Anybody got a log running right now?
All of us died. I can upload the log.
I have it running, but it's not uploaded.
If it
Yeah,
only
I
did
just need to see it uploaded to see the time for the pull where we got the other fireball. I'm just like log scrolling. When are we supposed to reconvene? 5.
There you go. That's going to be a live log too. So you just keep coming back to that link.
Let's see. It's about 6:29. 6:15, pulse 7 at 3:47. Okay. So that's what, 12:37 for extra? So it should be this pull, right? Actually, why don't you have the version of Material UI where the Sage and the Reaper have the colored icons?
Oh, I downloaded the first one I saw.
Oh, okay. I was like, I'm looking at your party list and I'm like, I know for a fact you can get the normal ones.
So I can identify myself faster,
Yeah.
which doesn't help.
And he's still lost.
Always at the top.
Always.
Alright, so here we go. Experimental Glory Plume.
What's the time in the top right for you on that one?
353.
53. Okay.
Yeah, it definitely falls on me and Minku there. watching the clip in super slow
So
mo.
it's just
Give me a
pair
second.
up.
I'm waiting for this one to fall. We got it hits a tank and a healer. It looks like because the first one hit you and Meal, and that one's a lot better to watch because everyone's panicking. So no one is stacked together. I'm wondering if it's tank stack and then everyone else stack.
Oh,
Mm,
When it hit me on the second one, it did 19k damage.
19?
Yeah,
So very
the first
little.
one.
Okay.
Yeah, so
So you got hit by
maybe it's
right because it applies a debuff,
yeah,
which
maybe
Nico
it's
pointed
just
out.
pair up. One tank healer, one DPS.
hmm. Well, I think first thing we should
We
figure
should
out who it targets specifically, if it's always
Yeah.
tanks and healers, or if it DPS.
Well, even then, so right now we're talking 2 fireballs. It's not a bad idea to just have everyone kind of pair off. So if we just do our healer tank slash DPS pairs,
Or crystal buddies.
and
Or like
yeah,
Minku says, if just the tanks go north and everybody else goes south, that means one healer is guaranteed to get it and one tank is guaranteed to get it. And then everybody
I'm
takes a
waiting for
hit.
the
but
duo healer or duo tank. Like, I'm
I don't know.
so my thought is, if the damage is so low, if we pair off, like, I'm happy to send tanks and then everybody else elsewhere. That's fine. But the other option being we just get into our crystal stacks when it all kind of comes out. So we can do tanks to split first. That's fine.
Yeah, I think that's less thinking. If that's how it works. And it'll work for like 5 times in a row and then realize it'll finally pick 2 of the same. Just like how we never saw that lens in that order and then it went off like every time.
Yeah, I don't think the mechanic, the orb tells you, like the orb color tells you anything. I'm looking at them both and they're like basically
I'm
the
pretty
same
sure it's a
thing.
light and dark, and then it's gonna be whether it's the mini orbs or not, because mini orbs is gonna be solo hits.
Then we'll all just have to scatter spread, and it'll do a big circular fire drop in the middle. So we stack middle, bait the fire drop, and then scatter out to our protein
Are we
position.
assuming that the 2 times we got the mechanics? So I'm only talking about the big orb, right? Because both times we've gotten it, it's been the little ring. So both times we got the big orb, are we assuming that's the same?
What do you mean?
So in my head,
The
when I
same as
see,
compared to what?
so in my head when I'm looking at the 2 poles where we got it there, right?
Yeah.
It was the little ring of little orbs, and then the big orb in the middle. And the big orb in the middle, right, the second glow, does not look any different between the 2 poles to me.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the mechanic. Right
Okay.
now we are recognizing that mechanic as 1 tank, 1 healer. Take it as
Okay.
stacks.
Okay.
But if it does the small orbs that indicate the big spiral that we have to like move around,
So
if
you're saying
those
that,
come out
like,
dark,
okay.
then it's going to be individual AoEs.
I see. So you're saying, okay, so like the alternative mechanic options would be like big light, small
So it'll be
dark.
stack or spread is what it's going to
Okay,
be.
I see, okay.
So the second orb is smaller than the second. So yeah, big orb, small AoE pull on. Yeah, and that would make sense that what would make sense logically what they do is big orb followed by a bunch of little small orbs, and then we like run out the proteans.
Yeah.
Take the hits and then come back in.
Because I don't think there's enough time if it's 2 sets of little orbs to do everything.
Alright, so this is that.
Okay, yeah, so first poll was me and Les. Okay. And second poll is...
Minku and Lust.
Yeah. Actually, I can fucking stream in 1440p. What the fuck? Can't believe
It
the
looked
Dust
like
computer
shit
allows
in
this.
1080. I don't know. Maybe I just did something wrong, but
Is that a materia extraction button in the middle of your hotbar?
no.
Actions. General. Motherfucker. Cool.
Yeah, so granted, we don't have a lot of data, given that we've only seen that twice, but it seems like it picks one tank, one healer every time.
Okay, so first strat when you get back there is tanks, what is it, yellow, red, everyone else purple, blue.
Also, watching that second clip Victor made, fucking bullshit that I got a damage down there.
Yeah, dumb. I want to sidecast during that, but I know I'm gonna fucking get clipped every time, so I just give up the GCD. I'm just like, fuck this.
Oh,
my
do you remember
God.
that glory?
Orange plume, this is new. Center.
Wait.
Oh, these are ISO
It'll be the
isolated?
first time to use Swift Cast or DPS, and I'm like, someone's gonna die, and I'm not gonna have Swift Cast. So I don't.
Oh, you want the
So
assist
it'll
spread?
do one, then the other?
This is
Did anyone check the buff the boss got?
at the very last one.
Yeah, the last part before we wave.
What?
I curve this way and I still get the damage down. You saying the boss got a buff at the end?
Yeah.
Let's see, Victor Badger extra eco.
I'm ready.
Extra, where are the boss buffs on your screen?
Hmm?
Where are the boss buffs on your screen?
To the left of my name.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Holy shit. Is that how you check dots?
Yeah. When I played Bard. Now I have to track stupid death design.
Man, your party list is... You have so much space. I feel like I have like no space on my UI.
Reduce the size of the stuff.
Bro, I'm
You can't
blind as
read.
shit.
Oh,
I need
well,
to know
get a
where...
bigger monitor. Do what Ori
Okay,
does.
I'm sorry, I'm fucking poor as shit. Jesus. Because I can't afford 10 million GPUs like Ika.
The man bought a gaming laptop so he could play while on vacation. It was like...
I'm using my sister's fiance's secondary monitor. He had a spare one at
Oh.
Airbnb.
Just scrolling through the battle log, and I like this one.
For that that mechanic afterwards.
The towers and the tethers, or the
Yeah, so it looks like I get a buff, but it looks like I'm not allowed to take damage with that buff.
Neat. Fuck.
So I get the buff. I think the boss autos me. I immediately die, and then he got it. So I think he stole it from me.
Neat. That sucks ass.
So it means that it's got to be resolved by like the other tank or something.
Okay.
At that moment, we may need
But
to
it
do a
looked like
tank
there were
swap or
two
something.
sets of them rotating.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. Alright, well, we'll figure it out when we get from there.
Kind of reminded me of meteors from Hades.
That'd do.
Gear. Computer repaired.
But yeah, it looks like you sit in there and you get a 6-second buff. And then if you die or the boss touches you, he kills you and he gets it.
Why did I even ask for spicy
Important. Why 5 more FC actions after this? Alright. Here we go. Alright, so game plan is when we get to that phase again, tanks will take red yellow, everyone else will take blue purple. If it's small rings and then big red or big dark, yeah.
Yeah, and if it's the reverse, we go out
to clock spots.
And then we isolate.
Okay.
Clock spots,
so
yeah.
If it's
we
light
still have to
big,
stack in the middle to bait the fire, like the big
yeah,
fire.
yeah. So we stay middle, and then if you see the big red, what is it?
The big red fireball.
Yeah, big light red fireball. That means you will be sprinting out to your clock spots, and then.
Well,
I guess
it could be.
Oh,
No. It could be we get a big red and then we get a big dark.
Yeah.
If we get a big dark, still the same split. You get out of the center.
Okay.
If it's little, that one we're gonna have to panic, and we'll worry about that if it comes up.
Okay.
Because it looks like there's definitely some time. It looks like it's got to go through all of the hit, and then we can kind of spread it from there. But right now, if it's big and then little, go to Proteans. If it's little and then big, wait, go out in the splits according to the colors, and then take stacks.
Okay, sounds good. All right, let's do this.
So it's possible for it to be double little?
We have no data to say otherwise right now.
Yeah.
Be fucking wild if it is.
Yeah, that's gonna be a mess. All right. Start the
Don't
countdown.
forget the food, people.
Food. Cardia.
I'm eating.
Hitting that Soteria without the Cardia. Let's go.
Cardia off.
Clusters are out. Middle. Hey, or 1-1-1, sorry. 1. Go to the bottom right. Take away your crystal spots. Spots.
I'm here alone.
Wall.
I don't have to.
I was down there at 3 alone.
F. Good.
Oh, I had 3. I'm sorry. I went to 2, and that's my
You're good.
fault. I looked at the bottom like, yep.
It's good. Alright, go again.
Fucking sits. Why is it 2 3s and not 1 2 and 1 4?
Yeah, 6 is
I do-
bullshit. It's really
I do
annoying.
like that about
Jakey's
5.
got one more thing.
Oh, sorry. Cancel this. Cancel this.
Well,
Oh, I could have canceled
The hat.
the
down.
burrito. So I should make sure he always goes to blue.
Oh, the dunce cap. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
Oh, right triggers.
I always miss one of my arcane circle.
Maybe someone doesn't hit the ball.
Who is it?
Wait, Arcane Circle goes the middle, the purple one.
It's the buff that he's waiting to get all it. Everyone.
One. Left. Crystal spots. Red.
Ow,
Box.
I can see the fucking Dorito.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
4,
What the fuck?
5. Look out. Kill him. Charlie and Bravo to the side. Alright, going 3. Behind the tanks, behind the tanks. Edge towards the middle. Brand. Middle. Wait. Delta. Hug the left. Go right. Go right again. Stay stacked behind the tanks. Tanks are out. Middle. Wait. 1A. Let's go.
Reds.
I'm standing right here. Middle. Pass. Churching. Middle. Start hitting. Dissolve feathers.
Oh, I'm attached to the. Oh, fucks.
Oh my god, bud.
You're fine.
I don't know what's going on.
DPS back up. We're good. Go middle.
I've got home
Drag
base.
him out. Yep.
TNT.
You haven't used home. Okay.
I just used it.
Middle.
1.
1. Here, fuck this. Boss. Whatever you got here.
Painted.
Nice.
Saved us. That's why we're not dead.
Group,
South.
stay. Okay, yeah.
Nope,
I
go
know,
to
right?
south. Go to south. Tank
let's
buses
go.
around.
Okay. That's the one to stay.
Probably better for us to just rotate south.
Okay.
Help.
Clock spots. DPS
Yes,
adjust.
place it.
Move in. Middle here? Speed. Dead center, dead center, dead center, dead center. Okay. Remember, tanks are red, yellow. Oh, God.
Alright, isolated afterwards.
Go. Spread out.
Well,
Spread.
Spread out, spread out, spread out.
Sorry, Neil.
No, you're good. I caught something. Holy shit, how the fuck do you resolve that?
You split up into 2 groups and you spread out as it goes along.
So, in that case, are we doing light groups? Light party?
So that's what I think we need to go ahead and do, like, let's see. I think we need to do the pair off. I think that'll just
Okay.
be a simpler overall if it doesn't do that much damage when pairs take the hit.
Yeah, so my concern with the pair off is that if it's small, right? Where are we going?
Okay, so like if it's pair off, right? That means that we've
Yes.
got 4 people going each way.
Yes. Okay, I see. Okay,
So then
like
you've got
okay, got it.
1, and then you can slowly kind of spread everyone out. Like
Yeah.
I can go all the way to the edge here. Like my DPS doesn't matter all that much.
Right.
But like
Okay, I see. So in a little, so the ideal way we currently want to do that is what's that? You, Ika, Minku, Extra go red, yellow. Me, Badger, Ori, Les go blue, purple. So let's say it starts at 2 and 4, right? We split off to those first hits, and then I guess just one pair just sprints forward, and the other pair
we
just
changed
kind of hangs
groups.
back.
Why do we keep changing?
We don't. Neil, I went to the wrong group.
No. So okay.
it doesn't matter. That was isolated
Yeah.
hits, and what he's trying to
So-
figure out is you're sending
Yeah.
6 people to one side and trying to get them to spread out.
Yeah. So there's 4 combinations of mechanics there that we can assume. There is, right?
Small,
so I'm going to
small,
go in
big,
order.
big, small, small, big.
Yeah. And so in big, right? That's stand dead center, and then split off into tanks, and then everybody else. Tanks will go. What did we say? 1 and 3, or was it A and C? I think it
A
was
and C.
The tanks will go A. Everybody else will go C on the edge, right? Because we're going to assume that it's 1 tank, 1 healer that takes the hit there. If it's big, small, then we're going to split into our pairs, right? That's what we're doing. And then we're going to go.
So
if
if you
it's-
want to tell people to flex and they have to read and flex, that's fine. What I was getting at is you just say everyone pair off for every single thing.
yeah, I think we can
Okay,
just keep
pair
it
off for
consistent.
everything.
Even if
Okay.
it's big, then my light party that does adds to the south will all go C. Tanks will break if you're looking to the center to the left, so I guess clockwise. Healers will break counterclockwise. And
then-
it doesn't matter who shares with them,
I
technically,
see.
I guess.
Okay, I see what
As
you
long
mean.
as you don't take both.
Okay, I see. So that means we're doing light parties for every combination.
Yep.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, I see. Okay. That's what I get confused by. Okay.
And then even if
Okay.
it's 100% spread, everybody splits C, or my group splits C. Tanks
Mhm.
go clockwise, healers go counterclockwise, DPS either run back in to do melee stuff or flex to avoid.
So is small 8 small hits, or is it small 4 small hits?
It was 8
We-
small hits.
8
8
small hits.
small
So
hits.
everyone has to be spread out from each
Everyone
other.
has to be spread.
Like,
Okay, I see.
can we not just say if we see the second one is small, just aim to be in your protean position? Like, is that too difficult?
That would be dangerous because if you don't time it right, you're going to get clipped by the first mechanic if it's also a small. Is my big concern, right? Because like let's say the orbs start AC, then that's what 3 hits, so 2B3. 1 and 3 are not safe by the time the last date comes out. Yeah.
So
like-
just follow it.
Right, that's fine. That's what we're establishing right now. Is like when you follow it, right? But
If
you have to
it's AC and I have to go to C or Delta, I would just go to C and follow the explosion around until I'm in protean.
Yes, but you're also whoever's standing at 4, which I guess would be less, is also following that explosion too.
Yeah, so
So
he
we
would
have-
stop at his clock spot, and then I would continue my clock spot. Why is that difficult?
I don't think it's difficult. I think the timing is going to be very tight. Is the big problem.
Well, I mean,
I
if
think
we're
there's the
already
other
moving
aspect.
before-
I think there's the other aspect of you have to compute which side you go to with respect to that. Versus just saying I go to these 4 letters and that's it and spread in this
It's-
kind of specific order.
It's more consistent for 100% of the time for us to just both split to our diagonal light parties, and then tanks go clockwise, healers go counterclockwise, and then either
DPS.
I don't even think we need a stack. It's just don't get hit by the other things.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I'm
so
pairing up with Lest again for that one because our light parties keep switching. So I need to know who I'm with because I'm with Lest at the beginning for stacking on Delta, then I'm with Vector for ads, and then I'm going back to Lest for this. Like, is that correct?
What do you mean you're with less for the beginning? Your light party you're talking about for dropping the ad? That's not light party.
Your light
If you're
party
talking
is north
Yeah.
origami.
Yeah, your light party has
Okay.
never changed. It's your partner is independent of your light party when you're dropping crystals. That's just colored partners. That's not light party at all.
Okay, that's fine. I got it. We're good.
Okay.
We can't do DPS healer tank, can we?
That's what we're talking about
spread.
doing.
Yeah.
For a spread?
Yes.
So if we're at
So-
C, right? So like Les group is at C, right? He's going this direction, right? And then I'm Migu's
So
going
Les
this
is going to
direction.
run as far that way as possible. The healers are going to run
Right.
as far the opposite direction as possible. The DPS will
Right.
fit in the middle because there's going to
Okay,
be.
so that's tank DPS healer, not. Okay, I see. Okay, that's fine.
Don't forget to move. I just got the warning.
Yeah, I also got the warning.
Okay, that's fine with me.
So, I guess in terms of optimization, then, since I'm going to be up with Vector, do you want to stay on the middle and I just dash out if it smalls? Because that's fine with me. That way you don't have to run all the way out and try and make space. I can just dash and we have space there.
As far as I'm not sure what I understand what you're getting at. Which smalls?
If it's
is it black
if it's
smalls or
second
red
smalls,
smalls?
yeah, black smalls where we have to all spread. We were just talking about how we wanted to do tank and healer run out and DPS stay close, but I can just dash across the map as far as I need to go.
Well, I have no problem just running and following the stuff. If you want to go the far route, that's fine. I can stop early.
Yeah, because you're gonna have aggro there anyway, so
Yeah, that's
I don't
fine.
want the boss spinning super much. I guess
That's fine.
So
No. I that's logical. So then you can take the far, then I'll just take the one next to you.
yeah, okay.
All right. Is everybody kind of on board with what we're talking about as far as that goes? Does anybody have questions about like
I think I just need
what
to
the
do
plan is.
So-
Okay.
I think I understand it, but I need to do it to like.
Yeah.
feel it
All right,
for
Badger.
myself.
What's up?
So, just to make sure I understand it, if we get small,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to the 1A or 2 side over that direction. Yeah.
Yep.
1A, 2B.
1A, 2, or B, whichever one is safe
Yeah,
for you.
red or yellow.
And then when do I just keep following the AoE around, or do I just go to the safe spot and stay and then?
So
spread
you're
with the
gonna
other
go.
DPS?
Basically, what you would do is you would go to kind of the second-ish space.
Mhm.
Meal would be the first stop. Then you go a little past Meal, and then I'm gonna go a little past you.
Okay, so I'm just gonna
So-
stop at the second one, basically.
Yep.
Okay.
And you want to make sure that you've got lots of space, like,
Mhm.
especially for this first one when we're trying to figure it out. Try to go all the way to the rim.
Yep.
And then as we kind of see how big these fireballs are, we can kind of go from there.
Mhm.
It may be that we do some kind of zigzag stuff, whatever, to kind of fit in with the inner circles and such, but that's for future figuring out. But right now we just want to get 4 people on each side, so that way we can spread out the fireballs and not clip other people.
Yep. Gotcha. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I understood when I was stopping where.
Yep.
And then if it's big,
Big, or big small.
regardless of either one, what are the partners?
Your color partners.
Yeah.
Well, that would mean that I have
That's
to
gonna
do it.
mess. That's gonna
Yeah,
move Ori
That's
around.
completely.
Well,
Okay.
so let's see if it's we can. That's a good point. So we can stay in light parties for that.
I'll just take Badger, and then you take Ori.
You can take
Right.
Ori. Yeah, you
Because
just pair
that's
off
what you
with
guys
those
were already
people.
discussing. You guys
Yep.
are already discussing that anyways, right? Ori was going to dash for you, and then Badger just follows me.
Yep. So we'll just do
So-
light parties for the whole mechanic.
Okay.
And we'll say
Right.
light party 1 goes to A, light party 2 goes to C. Like if we get big, that way we're not like trying to race to wherever, and then you can kind of split off from there.
Yeah, so I guess you and Ori will just go towards 1, and then me and Badger will go 10 towards 2. Just make it easy.
Well, if I'm already headed towards 2 when we do smalls, then you just stay at 1 and I'll just
okay.
move to 2.
Okay, we'll just communicate it when we do it.
Yeah. And
For
then
Miku's group, it's Miku Extra, Ecoless, because Miku and Extra are already partners for everything.
yeah.
Small, big. We'll just go out and get into the second one, and then make
Yeah.
the stack.
Yeah, the assumption right now is that when it's big second, it targets 1 healer and 1 tank, but it doesn't kill the other person if they get hit by it.
Yeah.
So,
Just shared.
And you don't necessarily need to share it either, I don't think.
yeah. Okay.
All right.
Just don't get hit by 2 of them is the big thing.
I want to get hit by 4 of them.
Hell yeah.
Minku's dead.
Miku fall asleep.
She was saying there was somebody drilling a hole next to her wall, so if there's any strat we need to have her do, you gotta type it all out.
The drill went through the wall and into Minku's brain.
F.
So if it's small section, she goes blue, purple. Dodges first AoE and does just stand still, right?
Say that
Just
again.
goes
If
up.
it's
If it's
small second.
if it's small second, because the healers are the first ones to stop, right?
Yep.
Dodge first is AoE and then stop. If it's big second, you still splitting light parties, Mini Vector, Badger, Ori, red, yellow, blue, lust, extra, blue, purple. If it's big second, go to C, then group extra, and less than Eco will run away, I suppose, then?
Yeah.
Ika should probably have the least amount of movement possible. Keep up time.
It's true.
Then should we just pair Ika with Minku at that point?
I mean, if you guys are okay with that, right? That's a small light party thing.
I don't really care. I mean, we can leave.
Okay, so
Me and extra.
okay,
Let's book it.
yeah, Miku, stay out.
Again, I don't even think we need to stack, so extra, you could probably just gap close in and keep uptime after avoiding the bad in the middle.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. All right, I think that's what we discussed.
Regardless of any of the mechanics, if you're a solo stack, just go back in.
Cover me just in case.
Fuck off. That's mine. It belongs to me. I'm not using it.
You don't need a shield, bro.
In fact, off the
That's
hotbar.
useless.
Right click it off, right click it off.
You really tried to kill him.
Quick,
that,
step
huh?
into the wall so you both die.
Color's already gone.
You died again.
Did we talk about
Think she's just
Fountain of
reading.
Fire or no?
She'll figure it out.
Okay.
Okay. For
We'll worry
Fountain,
about-
just in case, the first 2 AoEs on people, put it right beside one of the circles,
Puddles.
one north, one
Yeah,
south.
that's what I was thinking. Okay, we'll figure that out if we make it past that. All
right.
Let's just start the counter.
Tech finish goes out before your buff falls off, so it's not me missing it for you.
Busters. Middle.
Center.
One.
One.
Left.
Left.
Pistol spots. Spread out. See if you anything help us on the side. Deep. Okay. Three. Behind the tanks, behind the tanks.
Amazon
Sorry.
Prime, let's go.
Start moving towards the middle. Brand. Middle. Okay. Cover left. Right. Go left. Stay stacked behind the tanks. Busters out. Middle.
Why?
Wait. One.
Center.
Groups.
Ooh, ooh,
Careful, please.
ooh.
Middle. Ads. Might just rotating. them. Resolve each other's. Move.
Oh, that was a mistake. Oh
Vector,
my
why are
god.
you here?
I got Badger.
Did
It's
you
fine.
get
In the middle.
close?
Get in the middle. In the middle. In the middle. In the middle. Take them out.
Getting eye.
Okay, okay.
Attack. Attack is out.
Alright, move.
Fine, we're fine.
We're good.
What the fuck?
Focus. Get him up. I have no swift.
On
Got
one. Tanks are going south?
Are you reprising this?
No, no.
Yeah, I got it.
Our group's rotating south, yeah? Our group's rotating. Go south. Be on 3. Tanks will take the tethers from us. Busters out. Box spots. DPS, move.
DPS.
Yeah, thanks, Bill.
It doesn't matter how far out.
I don't think so.
They will bind to each other and do an explosion. Like, that's the only thing that matters.
Dead center, dead center, dead center. Small. Small.
Light parties.
Go. Fred.
What do you
Spread.
mean I hit that?
Yeah, it was double small, so everybody needed to spread.
Mhm.
And extra, that means you just go back in and uptime.
Give me 1 second.
That seemed really fast.
Actually, for all of those extra, just go back in and uptime. You shouldn't need to stack.
So, Badger, I had Primal Rend up, and that's what happened there.
I was
Unlucky.
just like, why is that tether so small?
I was
Why
like,
is
I
that
can
little
hit
guy
him.
here?
Got him. And then I hit the button, I was like, I forgot how much wind up there is on this.
Fucking got your ass.
Oh. Oh, hang on. Why did I just not have health?
When you say you're talking
Yes.
about the fireball, Zika?
Oh.
Yeah. It's light and then dark.
Yes.
Yeah. So it'll be a light fireball and then a dark fireball,
Mhm.
and that's the tell.
Oh, I took it.
Yeah, Badger, I think you died at the
I-
big
I
A.
took it
You didn't
off.
have enough HP.
No, I survived my attack. I got autoed. I was the last one living.
Weird. Okay.
But yeah, sorry about that. And then let's see. And then the reason I killed you on that last one there, Badger, was because I didn't see how far out Ori had gone, and was actually kind of afraid of hitting him.
Are you talking about?
I am
when
going to the last explosion before center. I'm going all the way
Nope,
out.
nobody killed me. Except for the boss.
Okay.
No, we're talking about after that, like during the orb phase,
Oh,
not during the ad phase.
Alright.
Yeah, during orb phase.
I want to see this really
But you
quick.
got that extra. I mean, no matter what the orb is, whether it's big, small, small, just dive back in after you dodge the first one.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, just make sure that if it's small, you're dodging the center AoE. at
Yeah,
the end.
exactly. Just dodge the bad, then go in.
And Miko aiming to just not move at all after the small orb.
I was sprinting clockwise.
Yeah, so in that condition, what normally happens is when you dodge into the first orb that drops, right, you have to move slightly in the direction they're moving to dodge the very last orb that's coming from the other side, right? So you only dodge the first one, and then people will continue to dodge outwards. So it'll be Minku dodges the first one, moves slightly away to not get clipped by the last one, then you dodge into like the second circle, and then Extra and Less to move out to the third one. Roughly. So like, let me look at this shot again to double check.
So if you and Less clip, it's yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's if you didn't have room, somebody else was not moving.
Yeah, because that's what happened to
If
me
you
and
went to
Badger.
number
Let's just go do it again.
Yeah, we
Yep.
should just do it again.
Are you done looking at the bod?
Yeah, I'm good.
Milo, are you dodging into that first puddle?
Yeah.
You definitely
I dodged
dodged
into the first
into the
puddle.
second one.
Yeah, that's habit.
Okay.
I tried to dodge into the first and then move slightly into the second, but to dodge the last, but I almost always just move into the second.
That's fine.
I was in position, and then the explosion in the middle goes off. It's like, haha, damage down.
Got you. I'm the point.
You thought you could be slick with your dash, idiot.
I like how it was. It can be little. We don't know. That sounds awful.
Immediate
And then
little.
every time.
What's yours out?
We haven't seen a big ball first, right?
Correct.
I don't think there is. If it is, I refuse.
Dead center. 1. Left.
Left.
Crystal spots.
Oh, it's too far away. God damn it.
Throw those spears, Badger. Oh, what
Oh,
the
that's my bad.
Worth.
Trying to reset. Okay, go again.
Vector didn't want to live without Badger getting uptime. I respect it.
Sounds like the start of a fanfic.
Sure, it was an accident.
The only accident was that there was a survivor at the end.
Oh, just play it.
Center.
Yeah. 1. Left.
Oh, fuck.
I got him. I don't got him. Swift him up. I'll rescue you to your spot.
No.
Up. Spots.
Is that 2?
I can hope so.
Nobody knows.
It was. Let's go. I'm a genius.
Kill him. C needs to die. And Delta. Okay. Go to 3. Buster's out. Towards the middle. That's center. Wait. D. Hang left. Go swift. Go right.
My bad.
Good. Go left.
Back up, Neil.
Yeah, my bad. I'll run around. My bad.
Oh, buffs.
I'm just. It's fine. We'll have most of them.
Wait.
Anywhere.
Singles.
Red. Run, Victor, run. Yeah, it's. Oh my god, what? Give me up. Like you're both help on the last one.
Nope, it's too late.
Sorry, that's my fault.
No, I got it. Auto? I don't know if I died. I must have gotten knotted. I probably grabbed dagger with my Medica. That's my bad. No, it wasn't my size, it was my Medica. Almost 100%. I'll hold it a little bit longer. Oh, go again. Oops. That's whatever. We'll take that. Investors out. Dead center. Wait. 2. Oh, Jesus. Right. Spread out. Fox.
I got D.
Free. Whoa.
Oh.
C
Which
blew
one
up.
didn't die?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was mine. I was targeting B on accident.
Melee south. Investors out. Deep.
Right. Go out. Go north. Oh yeah, no, I'm fucking stupid. Don't listen to me.
Yep.
Good job. Good job, everyone.
Look at your crystal spots. Spread out. Move.
Good deep.
Good. 2 to 3. Thanks. Start moving towards the middle. Grand. Stay dead center. Wait. Hey. Go out, hug left. Look right. Go left. Stay stacked behind the tanks. Make sure to grab these and go out.
Center.
Middle.
Run away. Stay out. Stay out. Singles.
Middle. But I hope this week. Rotating. The middle. Hard hitting them. Or solve each other's. Remember, if you have 2 tethers, stand up a little. Go right. Go right. Go right back to your right. Back up.
With the lemon. Okay.
Good. Middle. AoE them. Take them apart. Go first.
Right, doing this. Okay.
Tigers rotating. Good. Middle again. Fuck. I didn't really come out. That's the one fucking.
We're going on one.
Yep, go on one. Those will be 3. Tanks will grab tethers from us.
Painting.
Grab tethers.
Oh, there was a Minkyu there still. Ah! No.
No Swift. Just pay attention. Spread out. Pay attention. Let them out. Move in. Okay, stunning. Small. Middle, fast. I need heals. Oh.
Alright, new thing.
We didn't talk about this, right?
Nope.
If you get the first tether, two towers will spawn. If you get the first tether, just drop the AoEs that they shoot at you on them. See what happens.
Tethers go to the boss.
Drop those crystals. Drop those crystals. Drop those crystals on those portals. Drop those crystals on those portals. Next square, drop them off.
Oh!
Tether
Oh,
to someone?
okay. Something just tethered me.
Okay, it looks like there are birds spawning where the AoEs are.
Someone check battle log. Check how much damage Minku and Badger took.
Hang
I want to know if what killed you there, because everybody else lived, right? Because no one else touched anything.
on. So
Badger died to Fountain of Death for 56k.
I took 36k from Sun's Siphon, and I got a fire debuff of some sort where looks like I can't take.
So the way the AoE drop looked like it worked was it
Clockwise,
spawned the bird that tethered to
Yeah.
the person that dropped it. When Badger
Yes.
died, it ended up just switching the tether to me.
So
but
I
it's
think what we
supposed to-
can do is, do we think that dropping the clear purple crystals on the towers is the right
So
mechanic?
there's 8 towers. They're
Yeah.
gonna spawn in twos,
Yes.
clockwise.
Yes.
There's gonna be
And-
8 crystals as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and 8 crystals. So we just have
So-
to rotate while.
So like
But
after
you-
you take your hit, you should probably
You-
move away.
Yeah, you can't stand in the tower, right?
I don't.
Is that what Miku said? She said she died walking into the thing, and it killed you. Okay. Okay. So my suggestion then is going to be everybody hovers like middle-ish, and the 2 people with crystals will start on opposite ends, and then just 2 people swap middle to out, middle to out,
Oh,
middle to out.
Minko died because she stood in a tower with the AoE on her.
Oh, with the crystal.
Oh, so you're saying start next to the far, but don't drop it into the tower, right? 36k. And
Like
50
it's too much damage all at once.
Mm-hmm.
So Vega got a debuff, right? The first time said that he couldn't take any damage.
I got a 6-second buff. I didn't read the buff. I can go stand in it this time and see what happens, but
So standing in the tower gives you a buff, is what you're saying.
yes, it will give you a
Okay.
buff. But if the boss kills you while you have that buff, he will take it.
Okay. So this pull, let's just try and get that buff, read what it does. Crystals, just stay away from the group and don't drop them in towers. Everyone else just stand in it.
I'm
that
thinking
what-
what needs to happen is if
Uh-huh.
Minku took the double damage, maybe not doing the tether all at once, it may be that there's some way. Basically, I think what needs to happen is we need to hand that buff to the little ads some
Mhm.
way, which would be tethering to both, whether that goes through someone or something else. I don't know yet.
Just see.
But that would be my thought.
So in the big fat phony, as soon as I popped that tower,
Uh-huh.
it looks like a bird spawned where I popped it, and I get a debuff
That sounds right.
for
Yep.
4 seconds.
No, I think the bird spawned from you getting that drop AoE.
It's from
The
the
crystal.
Oh,
the
the
bird is from the crystal.
Okay, so the bird is from the crystal, so that's where that landed.
So I think we're not going to. So we're going to go not with the assumption that dropping the crystal on like the puddles that spawn north and south, right? We're not doing that. Yeah.
So we're gonna send people who don't have an AoE into the
Dead center. I think.
So
I think we sent.
There's 2 things that could be the answer. Is one, the bird has to hit the one person in the tower
Mhm.
to hand off the buff, like Victor says, or
Mhm.
the towers cannot receive any sort of damage. So we have to
Test both.
put
So
the
let's
bird
test
across.
Yeah,
without
let's
hitting
test
anyone.
the what's it called? Let's test the no crystal drops on the towers first, because that's the easiest, right? Where basically, if the 2 towers spawn in cardinal directions, the 2 crystals just go in inner cardinal directions.
Are the tethered birds targetable?
Doesn't look like it.
Do you end up with a debuff?
I have a debuff. That's
Yeah,
Badger has
so
a fire
fire
damage.
debuff.
That just means
Okay, I
I
assume
can't
that's
take
from
2
the crystal
towers.
The birds are grayed out
Yeah.
on the enemy list. So
Mhm.
so not targetable. So this
Because
whole,
like those
Alright, then-
those puddles are also tethering to the boss, and I assume we don't want that to happen. So
Yeah,
they
so
need
I
to be
think we need to
somehow.
clear the tether off of the boss, but I
Yeah,
think
when you get into a tower, the tether goes to you.
Right.
the tether
If
goes
you
to
leave
you,
the
and
tower,
after you
it drops.
have it for so long, you get the buff, and the tower stops being tethered.
So
Okay.
do we just send whoever, like one person who doesn't have the AOE on them into the tower and just soak it? Like, is that
I think that's what's supposed to happen.
I would agree.
Who
But
did the
I
birds
don't know like
Miku and the birds. Miku
what
and
we
Becker
do
were
with the
first two.
birds.
So my thought process is if the towers start north-south, right, and they rotate clockwise, we put the crystals on east and west,
Yep,
and then they
just
rotate
follow along.
clockwise.
Yep,
They follow. So like,
move if you need to.
I'm gonna go with the assumption that it's healer tanks and DPS as two separate parties that get marked. That would make the most sense to me, right? Like one healer or tank, and then one DPS gets the first set of crystals.
Yep.
So let's do all the healer tanks north that handle the north ones, and all the DPS handle the south ones.
What do you define as north and south? Because
Let's
they spawn
do-
north and south.
Yeah, let's
so
do-
who's getting east and west?
What do we normally have? There's a mechanic that we did that was similar to this, right?
so?
What was that?
Healers and tanks would take 1 through B, and then
Yeah,
DPS
yeah.
would take 3.
So the healer and
okay.
tank that gets the first crystal drops it on 2. The DPS that gets the first crystal drops it on 4. Assuming that the tower spawn on 1 and 3. There's a chance that they spawn in like other orientations. But they drop those first 2 crystals, and then we just cycle around, right? One healer or tank stands in the tower, and then we just go around. One DPS stands in South Tower, and they just go around. I guess an order system, so like tank, healer, or like healer, tank. I don't know how many towers
I
spawn.
feel like there's gonna be a bit of flex because the first time we got to the mechanic, the two healers got the first AOEs, I think.
Well,
Did
that
they?
was also because we had people dead, right?
No,
Yeah.
no, we hadn't.
Wait, okay.
The
Okay,
first time
so
after healer B3.
So I do want to clarify. So main tank can't have the tower buff.
oh, because he's getting autoed.
Yes.
Okay, that makes
So
sense.
that
Well,
means
that-
if
The debuff timer is super short on badgers, so whoever takes the first one can take the last one.
Probably.
But I guess what I'm getting at is like we do the healer tank stuff. Like if Lest ends up with the first AOE and we're saying he's not going into the tower,
Yeah.
healers need to be on the fly to get into the tower.
Let's-
Is what I
Don't
want to
forget
make
to
sure.
move.
Let's for this poll then. Let's just send the 2 crystals to the east and west, assuming the towers are north and south, and see if everybody survives the first mechanic. And then check what buffs we get out of the puddles.
Check buffs and debuffs, except the wipe to it.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
are we not going to have anybody stand in the puddles then, just to make sure?
No, I'm gonna say whoever if whoever of my group doesn't get it, one of them goes into the puddle and gets the
Yeah.
buff and tries to read the buff.
I think honestly, just somebody runs into the puddle and grabs the buff, reads it, and then we wipe, and then we figure out from there.
Yeah, I think
it doesn't
easier.
matter.
Take the 2 AOEs east. Just leave them around there.
Oh, both of them
Because-
east.
Yeah, to avoid having I go north, I go south. To avoid that
Okay.
with the
So
AOEs.
just take the 2 crystals east, and then rotate clockwise with the explosions. Right?
Okay.
Is that what you're? Okay. Okay, let's just do that then.
Take both AOEs east and then go across for the
Yeah.
the birds.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So this poll is just get there, read buffs, wipe, figure it out.
Yep.
Everything else doesn't matter.
We'll probably read as many buffs as we can, and then we'll probably be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say time check.
It could Tangle be that too.
Shut the fuck up.
Actually, not a bad prog strat.
Yeah.
Just to
If
read
we
the
all
buff.
survive and just read, yeah. Like, unironically, not a bad prog strat. middle. Dead center. 1.
Left.
Left.
Go left.
Crystal spots. Red. Move.
I got 8.
Let's see. Okay.
There you go. Go 3. Be behind the fence. Buster's out. One towards middle. Brand. Dead center. Okay. Hang left. I'll get him. Go right.
Don't have to jump.
Go left.
Everybody back up.
Center.
Wait.
Scramble.
My dog.
Singles.
Alright, not moving from this spot.
Look at all this room for biggies.
Middle. Medicating. Anchor's rotating. Middle. Start dotting them. Move. Middle.
I'm gonna hold buffs here. I think we're right.
I have weakness. I have weakness.
No, don't.
Hot.
Take
No holding.
him out.
W's
Oh,
first.
careful. Oh, that's one first. My group's rotating. Help the bus group.
Yep. That.
Targetable.
Go to 1. Be on 1, on 1, on 1. Move 3. Feathers out.
Tinku, please.
Where's my tether?
Hot spots.
DPS.
Coming out. Everyone else go middle. Move in.
you didn't.
I didn't.
Just stay alive, stay alive, stay alive. We almost have healer LV3. Oh, healer LV3 here.
I
Take it
can't
live.
see shit.
Like AoEs to B and 2.
Yeah.
I got the South Tower.
Tank or heal. Tank have hits. Okay, so this tether is not a debuff, but I do have a length to it.
Oh,
Fire. What does this do? Oh, fuck, I didn't get the cover.
We're done, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're done.
Because I
Okay.
googled it, it's the proximity to the
fire.
boss. The two people closest to the boss get the purple crystal.
Okay.
I'll let you guys plan based on that info.
Did anyone manage to read the debuff, the buff
I got
timer
it,
for
I
the
got it.
towers?
Yeah, I got it.
I was like struggling.
Hold on. Damage dealt and healing potency increased.
Okay.
Okay.
So we definitely need to take them. If they're the closest, so if the purple crystals are always the closest players,
Mm-hmm.
we can control that
can-
then, right?
Yep.
this
So,
this is
what we-
super easy to resolve.
So here's the other question I want to know: who else took the South Tower? Did multiple people take the South Tower?
I went
Because-
into the South Tower with Extro. He got it.
Yeah, because my thought process is basically we assign people in order. We send the other 3 people, so we do like light parties or something, right? Or like some combination, right? We send 2 people, we assign 2 people to always be first, closest to the boss, and we send the other 3 people out to the tower. And then the 3 people just rotate clockwise with the explosions. If
I
it
don't-
doesn't matter.
Well,
Go.
You can't take more than
every
a tower.
time. Yeah,
You
you
Actually,
can't
from
take
what I
more than
googled-
one-
Well, you can't take 2 consecutive towers.
From what
Okay.
I googled, one person takes like 2 people take all of the towers, and then the other 6 people deal with the birds and crystals.
So you
Yeah, I
can
was
take 2
gonna
towers.
say. I was gonna say. So the birds have a tether mechanic.
Mhm.
I'm thinking what you do is you have one of your DPS or something like that run into the towers
Okay.
to get some kind of buff. So we would right now I would say put the ranged in there. And
'Cause I
then
can
you would put
move.
the birds across ways because you would need you need those to take the hits as far to the edge of the circle as possible, and then run across. So if we have melees like the tanks
Around.
do it, they would run across to bring the tether across.
The
Okay,
tower
s-
did 46k damage to me. Just the tower.
After you grab the buff, right?
Yeah,
You,
I grabbed the
you got
buff and grabbing it, 46k.
Okay.
So,
So the strat would then
I wonder if we should just have
That's-
healers take the towers then, so they can heal themselves
Oh,
after each
okay.
top.
True.
Yeah,
we
Yeah,
can
'cause the-
try.
well-
because everything else should
I-
just be single hits on everyone's. We should be able to
That's the-
survive it.
That's the setup for the first drop, so that tanks were initially the closest to get the crystals, and then DPS move in to be the next ones to get the crystals while the tanks are dropping it and the healers are getting the thing.
Ha!
And then they switch places and stand in the new open space that the healers opened up by taking the towers, so that they can stand behind the other bird and maximize the tether distance.
yeah, conceptually it's easy, but it's got a lot
Okay,
of
so-
healing.
In this setup, right? Healers take
So-
every tower. Is that
Yep,
what
this
I'm
is
hearing?
This is the very next step where now the tanks are taking the tethers. The next DPS have already been marked with their crystals, and the healers are moving on to the next tower.
And so those 2 DPS that are marked second go out east and west then?
No,
I
they go
assume
in
or
front of
did-
the towers and then run to the opposite side.
Ah, I see.
This is the very next slide.
yeah.
I see. Okay, I see. Why is that one
Easy.
so smaller than the rest?
And now nobody's in the middle since the other DPS that just got marked are going in place. The next DPS are in position to get marked, and the tethers are going through the middle where nobody is, so they're not going to get rammed by the bird.
See.
Look at that.
Very close.
It
We
doesn't
came
have
up
to be
with
it doesn't have to be the healers grabbing everyone if we want more DPS, because it's a attack potency and a healing potency boost.
Yeah, but if there's a hit after each one, we can't rely on the healers to be able to time that while moving around.
Yeah,
I think it's better to just have the healers brain deaded and keep themselves alive.
Oh god, that's gonna be rough. Because
So-
I'm like basically out of resources by then. Okay, that's fun. though.
Save some.
I'd love to, but I use them on you guys.
Well, that's on us. Or you mean like after raid wides? Or because we're
Yeah,
catching
like
damage
all
downs?
of my lilies, almost all of my lilies go to raptors. Because it's the most efficient for movement and healing when I time it with plenary. And mana consumption is a big bitch if I spam Minicas.
There is a lot of time between those hits.
Yeah.
So
my thought
you
process is
should
I'll
be
just
able to, even if it's
I
a
just-
Cure 2 spam, I think you'll be
Yeah.
okay.
It's 3 hits, right? Then that's what we're establishing.
3 hits. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, oh man, double Cure 2 sounds like a bitch, but that's fine. That eats
It's
up
3
20%
birds,
of my
but 4 little puddles for the
Yeah.
healers to pick up.
4 little puddles. Oh, it's 4 hits for